Okay, good evening. You're welcome to our English class. In our last lecture, we stopped at the. We are still in the what is called parts of speech. We are still treating parts of speech. Now, precisely, now to be specific, we concluded with the subclasses of noun where we talked about the class of noun we have. We started from proper to common noun, then countable to uncountable nouns, then concrete to what? Abstract what? Noun. And we also talked about collective nouns. And we also pointed out the relationship between collective noun and common noun. Did we? Good. Collective noun and what? Common noun. Good. So I want to ask a question. Let me know if you truly understood what we did last time. Is this correct? A furniture, an advice, is it correct? Why is it not correct? An advice. Advice is what? Advice is not a noun. Okay, you were not in our last class. Can see advice. An advice is it correct? Why is it not correct?
Because it is an uncountable noun.
Advice is what?
Uncountable.
So I know. So what? Why is it not correct?
Because it's an uncountable noun.
Why is an advice not correct?
Because you cannot count advice.
So there's something I'm looking for. Yes, you are still missing something. Take down this assignment before we go to what we have today. I want you to go home and tell me what you think should be the answer. Take down this assignment in English language. Number one, basically in these questions, I want to call that now. Just choose the options that best completes the gap. Choose the option that best completes the gap. Number one says, my dash to you student is to be good. My dash to you student is to be what? Good. My dash to you student is to be what? Good. A, advice. A-D-V-I-S-E. Advice. A-D-V-I-S-E. B, advice. A-D-V-I-C-E. All right, see the options here. A is what? Advice. A-D-V-I-S-E. Then B is advice. Advice. B is advice. A is actually advice, but B is advice. A-D-V-I-S-E is advice. But the second option, B, advice, A-D-V-I-C-E. Then C, Adverse. Adverse. A-D-V-E-R-S-E. Adverse. Adverse. Then D. Advance. Advance. A-D-V-A-N-C-E. So check the correct words option. Then number two says people are afraid of Mr. Okeke because he is dash. People are afraid of Mr. Okeke because he is dash. A, an army. A, an army. B, a soldier. B, a soldier. C, an army man. C, an army man. D, military. D, military. Are we together? Are we together? Are you sure we are together? Okay, let's see now. Okay. Okay, let's continue with our lecture. If there's another question, if another question pops up, I'll also ask you. Before we finish, at least, let's see how many questions we can generate. Okay? Are we together? Now let's go to what we have today. We want to go into the functions of what? Noun. Functions of what? Noun. Functions of what? Noun. Functions of what? Noun. Okay. We want to look at about 8 functions of noun. We want to look at about 8 functions of noun. I will list them. We will list them and take the one after the other. Number one is that number one function. A noun functions as a what? As a subject of a what? Verb. A subject of what? Verb. Simply write subject of a what? Verb. Simply, okay? Just write subject of the verb. D is the best article to use there, please. Subject of the verb. Subject of the verb. The second one, direct object of the verb. Second one, direct object. The third, indirect object of the verb. Indirect object. Number 4, subject complement. Subject complement. Subject complement. Number 5, object complement. Object complement. Number 6, prepositional complements. Prepositional complements. Number 7, qualifier of another noun. A noun can qualify another noun. Qualifier of what? Another noun. Then number 8, a noun can also function as what? As an appositive. Appositive. A-P-P-O-S-I-T-I-V-E. A-P-P-O-S-I-T-I-V-E. Good. Let's take the one after the other. Let's take the one after the other. So we have a subject of a verb. Now, when a noun acts as subject of a verb, it performs the action. You know, we know that a verb is an action word, right? Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me? At least a verb is what? But who performs the action? Am I communicating? Who perform the action? Or you can say who or what perform the action, as case may be. Now, it is the subject that performs the what? The action. Are we together? So when a noun acts as the subject of a verb, the noun performs the what? The what? The action in what? Question. Am I communicating? The noun performs the what? Action in what? In question. Remember we said that the noun is a noun in the name of what? Person, what? Thing, right? Or place, right? Now when a noun acts as a subject of a verb, the verb talks about the action of the noun. Is that noun that noun that performs the what? Action. That's when you say that the noun acts as a what? Subject of a what? The verb. Is it clear? Now I want to give an example now. Look at this example now. Kamsi borrowed a book. Kamsi Yochuku borrowed a what? A book. Now look at it now. Kamsi Yochuku is a what? The subject, because she's the one performing the what? Action. Now borrowed there, the lead word there, the head word there is borrow. Hope you know. Borrow is a verb, is an action, right? Borrowing is an action. So the verb there is borrow, even though it's in the what? Past tense, right? Now, borrowed is the what? The verb. Am I communicating? Now, I was just talking about the other part of the what? The functions of noun. Let me stop here. Now, noun is the one performing the what? So the noun here is what? The noun. There are two nouns. I hope you know. We have the one in that sentence now. Kamsiyochku is a noun. Book is what? A book is a what? Noun, right? Book is a noun, right? Now, but the one performing the action is what? Kamsiyochku. So the subject is what? Kamsiyochku. Am I completing? So now in this sentence now, the subject is what? Kamsiyochku. So here now, Kamsiyochku is what? The subject. So this is why we say that a noun can act as a what? Subject of a what? Of a verb. Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? With time, by the time we'll solve questions, give assignment, you appreciate this. So for want of time, let's move. Let's not waste time. Now, a noun can also act as what? As what again? What's next function? Direct object. Direct object of a what? Of the verb. Now, what do you mean by a direct object? Sometimes a noun can act as object, but sometimes it may not be direct. Sometimes it may be what? Indirect. But we are talking about what? Direct object. Now, if the noun can function as object when it receives direct object when it receives the action directly. Am I communicating? That action performed by the subject, a noun can act as object when it receives the action directly. Does it make sense? Now let me explain with an example. Whose phone is ringing? Okay, now look at Chetana congratulated Chinwendo. Hello? Or Chetana slapped Chinwendo. Let's look at these two sentences. Chetana congratulated Chinwendu. Chetana slapped Chinwendu. Who performed the action? Chetana, the subject, right? What action was performed? Slapping, right? So the verb talks about the action, slapped. Now, who received the action? Who received the slap, the hot slap? Chinwe, right? So now, if you are talking about noun, Chinwe is a noun. Is Chinwe proper or improper? Or sorry, is it Chinwe common or proper noun? Is Chinwe common or proper noun? Chinwendu, is it proper or common noun? Proper noun. What is a proper noun? Is it? Huh? Huh? You are not in the class, and I will not be going back to and fro. But it's okay. Let's see. With time, we'll talk about it. Proper noun is a name of a specific person, but specific, unique. This is you. Your name. This is who you are. Name of a person. Now, like Izuchukwu. And if I want to write Izuchukwu, no matter where your name appeared in a sentence, whether it's in the beginning of a sentence, it must start with what? Capital what? Letter. Is it clear? Good. Now let's continue. Now, in this now, Chinwendu now that I slapped, that Chetana slapped, is the what? Object. Direct what? Object of the verb slap. Is it clear? Is it clear? Good. You can develop more examples by yourself. So if I'll still get questions to, I'll still give you assignment on that with time. Now let's continue. Now the next one is what? The next function is what? As what? Indirect what? Objects. Okay. Look at this question. Look at this sentence now. Look at this sentence. Izuchukwu lent Kamsi a book. Lent mean what? Okay, hope you know. Okay, now let me know whether you understand this. Difference between lent and borrowed. A book left Izuchukwu's hands and got to Kamsi. Who lent the book and who borrowed the book? Who lent the book? You know, this is different together, but I just want to. He's not here. We are not talking about what verbs, or we just want to explain something. Who lent the book? You lent the book. Izu lent the book, right? The book left Izu's hand and to Kamsi. Maybe after Kamsi, but the book is actually Izu's book, and maybe after Kamsi will return the book, right? Now, who lent the book and who borrowed the book? Okay, Kamsi lent the book. Izu lent the book. Who borrowed the book? Are you sure? It's not Izu that borrowed Kamsi book. It's not Izu that borrowed the book. Who borrowed the book? Who? Izu borrowed the book. Confusion everywhere. But you speak this every day, right? On daily basis. Izu borrowed Kamsi's book. Actually, Izuchukwu lent the book. But Kamsi did what? Borrow. Kamsi what? Borrowed the book, right? Now let's go to what we are discussing. The last sentence is what? Was what? The last sentence I made here. Okay, the example. Okay, Izuchukwu did what? Okay, now let's look at the sentence again. Izuchukwu lent Kamsi Yochukwu a book, right? Now look at this sentence. How many how many names are there? 3. 3 names are there. 2 proper or nouns. Noun, right? 2 proper nouns and what? 1 common noun. 3 of us. Which of them is our common noun and proper noun? Yusuke is proper noun, Comes to your school is proper noun, Book is what? Book proper noun. Common noun. Good. Now look at this. Which of them now is the subject? Which of them now is object? Yusuke is subject, right? Comes to school is object,
Length is the action.
Length is the action, I agree,
Then
Book is what?
book is also the object.
So now, have you not seen why I said we have what? Direct and what? Indirect object. Remember, I want to put out something here now. We have direct and what? Indirect object. Between book and the Kamsi Yochuku, right? Which of them is what? A direct object. And which of them is an indirect object? Comes to is what? Direct object. Do you agree, Izu? Do you agree? Look at it again. No? Look at the sentence again. The sentence says, Izuchuku. This thing is. That's why I didn't want them to do anything here. Listen to this. Okay, so let's look at the sentence again. Izuchuku. Okay, read the sentence. Read the sentence I gave you now, please. Sit up. That's wrong. You say what? So which of them is the direct object? Kamsi Yochuku. Why is Kamsi Yochuku the direct object? It's giving what? What's that? Wait. Okay, let's look at it again. Okay, tell me it. Okay, now let's answer this question one after the other. Which of them is direct object and indirect object? Okay. Izuchuku lent Kansi Yochuku a book. Kamsi is the direct object. You, Izu. So why is the book the direct object? The book cannot be replaced. Without the book, there will be no Kamsi. Without the book, there will be no Kamsi. In the picture, right? There must be, the book must be there before you talk of Kamsi, right? Kamsi is that object. I think Izu is right. You know what actually is the book that received the action directly. I hope you know. is length is even though you can write this sentence like this. Is Ichuku lent a book to what? Kamsi. Two of us. You can say is Ichuku lent what? A book to what? Kamsi. So the direct object answers the question. When a noun act as a what? Direct object of a verb, it answers the question what? 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 Is Ichuku lent? Is Ichuku what? A book. True of us. Am I with you? Am I getting? Now, the indirect object answers the question to whom. So to whom did he what? Lend the what? The book. To who? Kansi Yochuku. So Kansi Yochuku is what? Indirect what? Object. But the book in question is what? The direct what? Object. Remember, before the book gets to Kansi Yochuku or got to Kansi Yochuku, it received the action. True of us. True of us. Because Izuku did what? Carried or took the book. True of us. And gave it to who? Kamsi. So the book received what? Action directly. Before it get to what? To who? Kamsi. So the direct object there is what? Is the what? The book. Why the indirect object is what? Kamsi. Is it clear? Is it clear now? So if you see a question in this form, can you answer it? Comfortably, right? You can. Comfortably, right? Good. Now let's look at another one. It now also function as what? What is the next function? Subject what? Good. Subject what? Complement. Subject what? Complement. Now let's look at it. Okay, let's go. When a noun function as a subject what? Complement. If you're not careful, you may think that it's acting as a what? As an object. You should be very careful. Sit up. You should be very careful when dealing with such noun in this way. If you're not careful, you think it's what? Objects. Take a look at this sentence. Izuchukwu is my student. Write it down. Izuchukwu is my student. In this sentence now, tell me, which one is the object? And which one is subject? Let me start from subject. Which one is the subject? Chinwe, which one is the subject? Izuchukwu is my friend. Write down the sentence. Which one is the subject? You don't know? No time to become quiet. Our time is Which one is the subject? Izuchukwu. Object inko. Student is the object. That's the problem. That's the problem. Be careful in this type of what? Sentence. There's no object there. What we have here is what? Subject complement. When a noun act as a subject complement, it's talking about the subject. Look at the sentence. It talks about the what? Subject. The subject complement there is what? What? Student. Is what? Student. Is what? Student. Student is the what? Subject what? Complement. The subject there is what? Izuchukwu. So Izuchukwu is my student. The student there is what? Subject what? Complement. Is it clear? Is it clear? If I give you other sentences, or if you see other sentences in this one, can you answer the question correctly? Can you? So the subject complement there is what? Is complementing the subject. The noun there is what? Student is complementing the what? Subject. And subject is what? Is Uchukwu. Am I communicating? Good. By the time we go into verb, you realize that not all verbs not all everything you see as verb may really be showing action. Don't worry, I have a reason for making this statement. Because of that is there. Don't worry. By the time we treat verb, you understand what I mean. Now let's continue. So Izuchukwu there is what? Subject, and the student is the what? Subject what? Complement. The next function is what? Object complement. Just as you have in subject complement, a noun can also act as what? Object what? Complement. In this case now, both as you have in the subject, both the subject, in the subject, both in the subject and the complement are talking about the same what? Person or thing, right? The same way now in object complement, both the object, we have object go there in the sentence, we also have what? The complement. It's talking about the same what? Thing. Am I communicating? Or the same person? Now let's look at this sentence. Let's look at this sentence. We considered Kamsi Yochukwu the winner. Hello? We considered Kamsi Yochukwu the winner. Or you can simply say, we considered Kamsi Yochukwu. You can leave it at that. Who is the winner? Who was considered the winner? Kamsi Yochukwu. And Kamsi Yochukwu is also in the what? Sentence. As what? As what? We. Kamsi Yochukwu is the what? Object, right? True of us. We is the what? Subject. Even though pronoun, in this case now we use pronoun, right? But just know that the object there is what? Kamsi Yochukwu. Now, that winner there, is it talking about we? Is it talking about us? Or Kamsi Yochukwu? Is this sentence correct? The winner there, is it talking about we or us? We is correct. Hey, don't worry, we still do it. So you are understanding, but just know that if you're talking about us now, in that sentence, we is the what? Is it subject or object? We there, is it subject or object? Eh? Which one is object there? Is it winner or Kamsi Yochukwu is object? Can't just use object. But the winner there is what? Object what? Complement. So both you talk about the what? The what? The complement talks about the what? The same thing. So you're talking about the same constitution, the same person. So the winner there is not talking about those that considered him. He's talking about the what? Her. The winner. The winner there talks about the what? Constitution. That's when you say that a word, a noun, is acting as what? Object what? Object what? Complement. This is I'm saying I may look, but it's clear, right? Is it clear? Please ask question. If you're not clear, please ask question. The next one is what? Prepositional what? Complement. Prepositional what? Complement. Prepositional what? Complement. Before you can understand this, you should know what is a preposition. Anyway, let's not talk much on that. We'll see three what? Preposition. Let me not jump. We'll see three what? Preposition. Now, let me explain. Write this sentence down. Chinwendo placed the book on the table. Chinwendo placed the book on the table. Chinwendo placed the book on the table. Look at this sentence critically. We have Chinwendo there, right? Right? We have book there, right? We have table. Which of them do you think is the subject and object? Or what is table doing there? What is Chinwendo doing there? And let me even know whether you understood what we've been talking about since. What is Chinwendo doing in that sentence? What is table doing in that sentence? And what is what is it called again? Book doing it in that sentence. From what you've been saying here since, oh yeah, tell us, Izu. Continue. Eh? Okay. I agree. Place is verb, huh? Book is what? Okay, continue. Stop. Now, you have tried. Let me explain. We will still do phrase after parts of speech. We do phrases, and we also do clauses before we now do sentence formation. We'll still do all those things, but I want to point out something. That what is called prepositional phrase. Let me not go there. What is called prepositional phrase. Now, look at that sentence. Look at that sentence. Chinwendo did what? Chinwendo placed the what on the table. If you say Chinwendo placed the book, does it really make sense? Chinwendo placed the book. How does it sound? Is it complete? Is it complete? It's not complete. is not what? Complete. Something is missing in that what? Sentence. True or false? It's not complete. And to make it complete, to make it have a full meaning, as in complete meaning, place the book where? Where? On the what? Table. Is it clear? Place the book ahead. If somebody come and say, if I just say, hey, Mr. Chuku, do you want to place the book? Yes, where? True or false? Where? On the table. Now the issue now is that on the table. I don't want to go into phrase, but let me just mention something before I can explain this. On the what? Table. On the what? Table. This is a phrase. This is a what? Phrase. And the name of this phrase, I'll just mention the name, is what we call prepositional what? Phrase. This is a prepositional phrase. On the table is a prepositional what? Phrase. Now, when a noun acts as a prepositional complement, what it does is that it helps the preposition to form the what? Prepositional what? Phrase. Am I communicating? It helps the word preposition. We still do preposition. These things may be sounding somehow, but you've heard some words like off, on, true or false, under, right? This is our what? Preposition. Am I communicating? Preposition. This is called what? Preposition. Pre what? Position. Now, what is preposition here now? Is what? On, right? On is the preposition here, right? Now, table, the table, this is article. When you say the table, there's a particular table you are referring to. True or false? This is a what? Definite what? Article. True or false? It talks about a particular what? Table. If you tell somebody that Ching will place the book on the table, the person knows the table you are doing what? Talking about. True or false? Good. But if you say on a table, there's no particular table. True or false? We'll still talk about that one. But here now, on the table. Now, on is a preposition. The is a definite article. Table now is a noun. But this noun here is acting as what? Prepositional what? Complement. Is it clear? Prepositional what? Complement. It is helping this preposition on to form prepositional phrase. This on the table is what we call prepositional what? Phrase. When a noun is required or helps the what? A preposition to form a prepositional phrase that will complete a sentence, give full meaning to a sentence, is acting as a what? A prepositional what? Complement. Remember I asked you the first question. Chinwendu placed the book. Does it make sense? Yeah, you ask where? On the table. On the table is prepositional phrase. But when a noun helps the preposition in this prepositional phrase, which one is preposition there? On. When a noun, which is what? Table, helps the preposition on to form the preposition that completes a what? A sentence. That action there, the noun is acting as what? Prepositional what? Complement. Does it make sense? You need to start a full sentence, break it down, bring out the one that is what? Phrase. Prepositional phrase. Inside that prepositional phrase, the noun is helping the preposition to form the what? Prepositional what? Phrase. In that situation, you see that the noun is acting as a what? As a what? Prepositional what? Complement. You can put down this. You can say that a noun acts as a prepositional complement when it helps the preposition to form a prepositional phrase which that gives a sentence its complete what? Meaning. Am I completing? A noun acts as a when a noun appears in a sentence anyway, it as a prepositional phrase, it helps a preposition to form a what? Prepositional what? Phrase that gives a sentence its complete what? Meaning. In that case, the noun is acting as a what? Prepositional complement. So in this sentence, Chinwendo placed what? Placed what? The book on the what? Table. In this situation now, Chinwendo is the subject, right? Book. That book Chinwendo placed on the table is what? Object. Is it a direct object or an indirect object? Is it direct or an indirect object? Chinwendo. Direct. Now, on the table, you see how to dismantle sentence and know what each word in that sentence is doing. On the table there now, on the table is a prepositional phrase, but on alone is preposition. That table there is a noun, but it's acting as a what? Prepositional complement. If you're not careful, you think it's just a what? An object. It's acting as a prepositional what? Complement. So, Chinwendo, subject, placed, verb. The book, remember is a definite article. That means the person you are speaking to knows the book you are talking about. True or false? So is there. There is an article. Definite what? Article. Now the book is what? Object. Direct object. Now on preposition. Is what? Still what? Definite article, right? Table there is acting as what? Prepositional complement. But the preposition there, the prepositional phrase is there is what? On the table. And is this preposition is this prepositional phrase that gives that sentence its complete what? Meaning. Because if you remove on the table, Chinwendo place the book will be hanging. True or false? True or false? Is it clear? Good. Now, that is when you say that a noun is acting as what? A prepositional what? Complement. Now, let's continue. The next function is what? The next function is what? It's good. It's not only adjective that can qualify a noun. True or false? Are you aware? I'm telling you now. If you're not aware before, I'm telling you now. Sometimes a noun can also qualify what? Another what? Noun. So when a noun can function like an adjective, you can put it down. A noun can function like an what? Adjective by qualifying another what? Noun. By qualifying another what? Noun. I love Christmas holidays. Look at this sentence. I love what? Christmas, or I enjoy Christmas holidays. Write a sentence. I enjoy Christmas holidays. I enjoy Christmas holidays. I enjoy Christmas what? Holidays. Look at this sentence. Look at this sentence. Is Christmas a noun? Yes. Holidays, is it a noun? Or you know? It's a noun, but if it's a noun, but it's not what is called. How will you classify it? Is it as a name of a person, place, idea, or event? Is it a name of a person, place, thing, idea, or event? Christmas and holiday, which of them is an idea? And which of them is an event? Christmas is what? Idea. Holiday is what? An idea, right? Now, they are now, we agree, told them are nouns, right? But check these two. Christmas and holiday, which is Christmas. What do you think Christmas is doing there and holiday is doing there? Which of them is qualifying each other? Christmas is telling you the type of holiday you are going on. True of us. Christmas is telling you about the nature of the holiday, right? So Christmas there is qualifies the what? Holiday. Even though Christmas is a noun. It shock you. It shock you. So some noun can act as what? Like adjective. I don't want to go deep into gerund and all those things, but just understand the issue, okay? That noun can stand up. Stand up. I don't catch you red-handed. Stand up. Oh yeah, walk around. Carry your book and be walking around. If as I'm teaching, you'll be putting down. You'll be putting it down. Now, so noun can also act as what? Adjective. So in this case, Christmas what? Holiday. Is an example. You can look for more examples. I don't want us to waste time on this. Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? Good. Now, what is the next one? The eighth one is what? As what? Appositive. What is an appositive? First of all, let's understand what an appositive is. Appositive. A-P-P-O-S-I-T-I-V-E. Appositive. We should understand what appositive is before we can explain this. But before we understand this, appositive. Appositive. Now, what is an appositive? You can put down. Put down. Now, an appositive is a noun. Is a noun or noun phrase or simply phrase is a noun or noun phrase placed alongside another noun or noun phrase to explain it. Please be careful. It's not the same thing with noun qualifying what? Another. Please, I will explain. By the time I give example, you understand what I mean. An appositive is a noun or noun phrase placed alongside another noun or noun phrase to do what? Explain it. Now, look at this example. Look at this example. Let me coin one example and give you now. Our mathematics lecturer, comma, our mathematics lecturer, comma, Dr. Obi. Our mathematics lecturer, comma, Dr. Obi is a handsome man. Our mathematics lecturer, comma, Dr. Obi, comma again, put another comma. Then continue, is a handsome man, full stop. Our mathematics lecturer, comma, Dr. Obi, comma, is a handsome man. Look at this. Look at this sentence. Underline Dr. Obi there. Underline Dr. Obi. Close your eyes to Dr. B. Remove Dr. B and read the sentence again. Oh yeah. Good. Without Dr. B, the sentence still makes sense. True or false? Good. With Dr. B, it still makes sense. True or false? So you can still say our mathematics lecturer, Dr. B is a handsome man. You can also say our mathematics lecturer is a handsome man. I'm trying to point out the difference between when you're using a noun as an appositive and when you're using it as a what? As a what? As a what? As a qualifier. Good. If you remove Christmas from that holiday, yes, but you will not drive the message you want to do. True or false? You can say I enjoy holidays. It's not specific, right? Right? So if you remove the Christmas, it may not really sound what, because yes, you enjoy holiday, but they are nothing specific. They are nothing specific you are talking about now. But if you say I enjoy Christmas holidays, you are specific the holiday you enjoy, right? But come to a positive. If you remove Dr. B, say the sentence is still makes sense. But if you want to explain further, you can put Dr. B. True or false? Now that's when that Dr. B there is now acting as what? A positive. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? Now let's go back to the definition of noun as a positive. Definition of what? A positive. A positive is a noun that is placed alongside another noun to explain the what? Noun. Here now, Dr. B you put there is explaining mathematics lecture. True or false? The lecturer. True or false? True or false? True or false? Good. Now, mathematics and lecturer. What do you notice anything here? Is mathematics adjective? Is he an adjective? Is he a noun? Is lecturer a noun or an adjective? So, do you think mathematics lecturer talks about what? Qualifier, noun qualifier, right? Let's just it exists there, but it's not our what we're explaining. What we're explaining, we are trying to point out what? That what is it called? That Dr. B is acting as what? A positive. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? So if we coin question from any of these eight functions of noun, can you answer it? Can you answer the question? Can you? There's something I noticed about you, Izu. You don't like jotting. Why? Let your note be, create elaborate notes. The more you listen, you put down things. I like how Kamsi is taking notes, even Chima. But you just do pim. Your head is not a computer. Put it down. It's very important. Okay? Good. It's very important. Because if a teacher is teaching, you are in a class, see the benefit of taking notes. Those things the lecturer is saying or teacher is saying, you take them down. When you get home, they will act as what? They will act as what is it called? They will act as a direction for you to know exactly what to research on. True or false? Like as you see how, as you are putting down these things now, if you want to get textbook or go online, you pick all these one after the other and make research on them and make a more comprehensive note. True or false? But if what you put down is scanty, you won't even know where to start. You just close and go and sleep. So it's good to always take notes during lectures. All right. So I think any question in our next class, I will continue from. We now go over to the errors. This is where I will know if you truly understood what we've done so far. It will be more of question oriented class. Am I communicating? There I'll give you questions, give you samples, and see whether you can detect the errors in the sentence. That's how we do how our next lecture will look like in English language. I'll give you a sentence and know whether you can do what, detect the error there and the correct sentence. That's what we do in our next class. With that's what we used to. With that, we'll draw a conclusion. We'll conclude nouns. Okay? So we look at the errors in the use of what? Noun. Common errors in the use of what? Noun. Any question? That will be our next class. Let me see if I can get any. I've given you 2 questions as assignment, right? So let me see if I can make it up to at least 5 or so before you go. So okay, assignment number 3. Assignment number 3. If dash wants to succeed in life. If dash wants to succeed in life. If dash wants to succeed in life. Dash must be hardworking. Dash must be hardworking. Dash must be hardworking because dash success relies on dash hands. There are how many dashes here? 4. If dash wants to succeed in life, dash must be hardworking because dash success relies on dash hands. Option A. Option A. Option A. Option A. 1/1/ Option A, 1/. Can you see the board? 1/. Ones. This one now. This second one is that. This one is that apostrophe comes immediately after what? N. Then you write S. Is it clear? Ones. Then slash. 1, no apostrophe, no S. Then the last slash. Ones, write 1, apostrophe, then S. Is it clear? Is it confusing? Is it confusing? Be coming down. This is the option. Be coming down, auntie. This is the option. Is assignment. So even when you get home, you solve it. Okay? When you come tomorrow, then tell me whether it's not now. Just take down the assignment. Okay? Good. Now option B says anyone /1/1. Then this one now 1, then after E apostrophe, then S. Slash again 1, then after E apostrophe, then S. Option C. Option C. 1/1. 1/1/1. Then this one after E, you have apostrophe, then what? S. /1. After E apostrophe, then S. Option D. Anyone they slash his slash his. Is the question clear? Good. That's the third question. Question number 4. Okay, sorry. Sorry, bro. Question number 4. Sorry, let's go to question number 4. Sorry. Question number 4 says the incorrigible driver, incorrigible, INCORRIGIBLA. The incorrigible driver was warned for the last time by the FRSC person. You know what is FRSC, right? Federal what? Road safety what? Right? Is it true? Good. The incorrigible driver was warned for the last time by the FRSC personnel to get dash for his car. To get a dash. That should be A there. Of this sentence. Good. The question, right? It says the incorrigible driver was warned for the last time by the FRSC personnel to get a dash for his car. To get a dash for his car. Option A. Plate number. Option B. Number plate. Option C. Place number. Place as in PLACE. Option D. Number place. Question number what? 5. Okay, question number 5. There shall be a dash meeting tomorrow. There shall be a dash meeting tomorrow. There shall be a dash meeting tomorrow. Option A. Parents Teachers Association. Now, that parents, listen carefully. The option A is parents, but the parents should start with capital letter. Hello? See what I mean? Let me write option A. Option A, Parents Teachers Association, but the parents should start with what? Option A. Parents is what? Capital what? Letter. Parents. Then hyphen. Next one is what? Parents. Teachers. Small letter. Teachers. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm doing? Okay. Teachers Association. Association will start with capital letter. Association. Now, option B. Option B is the same thing, but in option B, parents start with capital letter, no S. Parents. Just parents, no S. Is it clear? No S. Then hyphen. Teachers, but start with small letter. Teachers start with what? Small letter. Then hyphen again. Association, start with capital letter. Association, start with capital letter. Option C. Option C. Parents. Start with what? Capital letter. Then hyphen. Parents. Yes, there's S. Parents. Then hyphen. We have teacher. There's no teacher. Teacher. There's no S there. Small letter. Teacher. Small letter. Okay? No S. Then hyphen again. Association. Capital letter. A is capital letter there. No S. Association. Then option D. Option D. Parents start with capital letter. No S. Just parents. With capital letter. No S. Parents. Hyphen. Teacher. Start with capital letter. No S. Teacher. Under hyphen again. Association. Association. Start with capital letter. A is capital letter. No S. That's the options. That's question what? Ends in what? No S in any of the no S in any of the association. No S in any of the associations. Okay? No S in any of the associations. Are we together? Huh? Are you sure? Okay. I think we'll stop here for today, okay? We've tried for today. So you can go home on time. Any question? So do the assignment tomorrow, please. You are sick, you still came late today. What happened? Why did you come late today? When did you come? When I say late, I mean you should be here before 4 o'clock. Let it be that we did not start 4 o'clock, but you should be there before 4 o'clock. You should be here before 4 o'clock, please. You know, tomorrow we'll start. Tomorrow is Friday, right? We'll start with our with review of English questions in English language. Today's is just 5 questions. That means if you come late before you come here, we would have done what? Gone far. And I don't think it's good for you. Okay? Please try and come before 4 p.m. Tomorrow, what do you have tomorrow? Tomorrow is Friday, right? Today tomorrow we will have mathematics, not physics. Tomorrow is what? Mathematics. I give assignment on mathematics, right? Yes, tomorrow we will do this mathematics assignment. We'll review mathematics assignment and English what? Assignment. Make sure are you with us? Make sure you solve the assignment too. Tomorrow we'll review our English assignment and mathematics assignments. Make sure you solve the assignment. Research on them, browse those things, solve the questions. Don't just look at the option. Don't just look at the option alone and tell me this is the option. Look at the option. If you choose the correct option, find out why other options are not what? Correct. That's how to learn. And I don't want what happened today to happen again. Good these assignments. I want to see your note where you did it on a more serious note. And if you do it, explain why this is not the answer. Don't just say A, B. No. You need to do what? Explain why they are not the answer and why they are the answer. Okay? All right. So at this juncture, we'll call it today. It's almost 7 o'clock. Please start going. Thank you very much today. God bless you. See you tomorrow. Please start going, please.